really, like, John, it's seriously, this is amazing opportunity for students, for, people who don't have huge high GPA or, don't have all these scholarships and stuff. And this is a great show for the people that are stuck in the middle that are like,
yeah. Well, thanks, Jenna. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Yeah, it was great working with you guys.
Now, I just found out that Jenna had to quit the show because she's not going to be returning to UT. We're just about to start our next challenge. I asked her if there's any way she could come back, if there's anything we could do. She said no. We're right now. You can get all this if you want with the mic. Right now, we have a problem because there's that's really unfair advantage. If it's 3, you know what I'm saying? Especially for what they have to do. When I was talking to her, when I first came, I asked her when she knew about this, and she said that she knew about this before last week, and she really wanted to say something last week. And right now, I feel really bad because Ben didn't need to get eliminated. And if she would have brought this up, Crystal, you can come in here. Okay, I think I'm going to do something a little drastic the more I think about it. Talking to Jenna, I found out she knew about this before the last elimination, and she didn't speak up. And she said she was really nervous. She didn't really know how to say it. She feels really bad that somebody ended up getting eliminated, and so I don't know. I feel like somebody got eliminated the last time, unnecessarily, and now I feel like it's really unfair. And
somebody got kicked off.
That somebody got kicked off, he didn't need to. And now we're at a point where there's a really disadvantage with the song fest thing. So I'm gonna call Ben real fast and see if he's available and he could come down here today. I'll let him come back, and I'll probably do something where do you think it would be fair if he I'm asking you guys too, do you think it would be fair if he if his team wins, then he could be back in, and not he's back in, if his team
it's contingent on them winning.
I decided to bring somebody back into the competition to take her place for the other team. I don't know how that's going to be received by everybody, but this is I was just thinking we might as well just make this part of the show because this craziness will.
It's part of the drama.
Yeah. I'm just going to give you my phone if he picks up. Hey, Ben, it's John. What's going on? Okay. Yeah. Would you mind coming down here? I could have Christina go get you.
I was eliminated, and yet I get this call from the producer, John, and he's like, Ben, we need you to come in. And I'm like, what's this,
Okay, and I'll tell you what's going on, when you get here, I guess. So, okay, thanks, man. Bye. All right, we'll bring him back. Ben is getting another shot, for better or for worse, and I'm just trying to be fair. I don't know what else to do to be fair. I feel like he didn't have to get eliminated. He did get eliminated, and Jenna would have spoke up. I guess it's going to help the other team out. So I guess I'm going to go in and break the news to him. I don't know. This is the joys of producing a reality show. These things happen, I guess. So. Okay, guys. For the challenge that was coming up, the teams need to be even. So I'm just figuring out some things and just had a meeting, a little mini meeting thing. So we should be back up and running in a few minutes. Okay? So I'll let you guys know what's going on.
After a while of all of us just sitting around talking, trying to figure out what to do, what's going on here. Some of us trying to wrap our minds around this. The producer, John, comes in and he tells us that he has brought in a replacement for our side to cover for Jenna.
Being that one of them's a theater major and the other two are in a fraternity or sorority social that actually does these things, quite often, I thought it would have been a fair team. But no, they had to be 4-4.
I walked into the shoot and somebody quit, and I'm just like, oh crap. And all I know is like, okay, something happened. I didn't know why she quit.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so I will. I'll tell you more when you get in there, I guess.
Okay.
Because we'll get it. I guess we want to get everybody.
All right.
And so we're like waiting around, and the producer comes in, Mr. John. For a minute there, it was just like, I don't know if you've ever known when people give you that certain look like, just watch what I'm going to do.
First of all, Jenna says she wanted me to extend to you guys that she is like really, really sorry, and she didn't want to leave you guys in a bind, but she just really has felt bad about. She knew about this last week, and she didn't really know how to bring it up, and she thought she should just bring it up now before it went any further. So she wanted me to extend that, make sure you guys knew that she was sorry. So with the nature of the next challenge being as it is, the teams are uneven, and something needs to be done about that. Okay, so I guess we're bringing somebody in to be a part of your team, and can we bring that person in, please?
Producer John tells us that he has brought in a replacement for our side to cover for Jenna.
Guess who comes back to the show? Ben. I was like really, really, really in disagreement with this. I don't think he deserved to come back. Once you're eliminated, you're eliminated.
Basically, Jenna knew about this before last week. She didn't speak up. If she would have, Ben was eliminated unnecessarily.
It was definitely a fair way to do it, to let him back in. I just don't know what would have happened if he hadn't been able to get in contact with him.
I kind of expected Ben to be brought back because he was the last person eliminated, so it made sense. At the same time, I know a lot of people weren't really happy with that.
So this is how this is going to work. Ben, you are temporarily reinstated. If your team does not win this challenge, you are off automatically. But if you win, you can be back in. Okay? That's how this is going to work. I know some of you might have a problem with that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be fair. I want to be fair to everybody, and I would do the same for anybody. I felt like it was really unfair that she should have spoke up about this sooner. And being the way the challenge is, the teams needed to be even. So I did what I could to think quickly. Luckily, Ben was around today to do that. So we're just going to continue on as planned, I guess, and we're going to pretend that the Jenna thing never happened as best that we can, and we're just going to move forward. So I guess that's all I have to say.
I think bringing Ben back was maybe not, in my personal view, the way it would have gone. I mean, I'm going to sound like Mario here, but it was fate, I think there's a reason Ben was voted off for that, but there was also a reason he was brought back, so I can't say that. I'm kind of torn apart on it.
I didn't know exactly what to think at first. I mean, I was happy that he at least had a slight second chance, I suppose, just because from the last challenge, not to be disrespectful, it was a bit of a 50-50 thing for me. It was fair because there was no voting off and no hurt feelings, and yet in a sense it could have been anybody who drew the short straw in that, so that didn't sit well with me on one end. So that was a bit of a 50-50 deal for me on that elimination. So I saw that Ben now had a second chance to try and prove himself.
By coming back and having that second chance, I was kind of feeling like somebody was toying with me. But I really appreciated the fact that I did get that second chance, and so I was about to just make the best of what I could do, even though the challenge was so out there.